Hey everyone. Today's story is about betrayal, an unexpected reunion, and a moment under the circus lights that changed everything. Stick around, because you won't believe how it all ends. They say the past never truly stays behind. I believed that, until my wife proved it in the worst way possible. What was supposed to be a fun night at the circus turned into the most humiliating experience of my life. But in the end, I had the last laugh. I had been married to Emily for 6 years. She was always the quiet, reserved type, polite, composed, and never the kind of woman you'd expect to do anything reckless. Or so I thought. I worked as a firefighter, long hours, demanding shifts, and exhaustion that followed me home every night. I did it for us, for our future. Emily, on the other hand, had a stable office job, working predictable hours. Our life wasn't perfect, but I thought we were happy. That illusion shattered the night I took her to the circus. I got the tickets as a surprise. Emily used to love the circus as a kid, so I thought it would be a nostalgic date night. What I didn't know was that fate had a cruel trick up its sleeve. The moment we stepped into the massive red and gold tent, Emily froze. Her face turned pale, then flushed with something I couldn't quite place. Excitement, nerves, something unsettling. And then I saw him. Nathan. Her ex. He wasn't just attending the circus. He was part of it. A performer. One of the main acts, standing center stage with the kind of charisma that made the audience lean in. Emily's eyes were locked on him, her lips slightly parted. And I knew, in that instant, that something was wrong. During the intermission, Emily told me she needed to use the restroom. I nodded and waited. And waited. 15 minutes passed, then 20. Something felt off. I got up and started looking around. My heart was pounding in my chest as I walked past the concession stands, then towards the performers' area. I wasn't supposed to be there, but I didn't care. And that's when I saw them. Emily and Nathan, standing too close, laughing, touching. She had that look, the look she used to give me when we first started dating, the look that wasn't mine anymore. I didn't cause a scene. I simply walked back to my seat and waited. When she returned, she was glowing, a giddy expression she tried to suppress. But I already knew. My wife wasn't just reminiscing. She had just crossed a line she could never undo. I didn't confront her right away. I waited. I wanted my moment, and I knew exactly how to take it. The circus had a segment where audience members were called up for a special surprise act. Normally, it was meant for light-hearted fun. But that night, I turned it into something unforgettable. When the ringmaster pointed at me, inviting me to the stage, I stepped forward. Emily looked confused, nervous. Nathan, standing nearby, barely concealed his smirk. They thought I didn't know. They thought I was just another clueless husband. I took the microphone and turned to the audience. "Ladies and gentlemen," I began, voice steady despite the storm inside me. "Tonight is a special night for me. I came here with my wife, hoping to make memories. And I did. Just not the ones I expected." The crowd chuckled, unsure where I was going with this. "See, my wife just had a beautiful reunion with someone very special from her past." My eyes locked onto Nathan. And in just a short intermission, she managed to remind him just how much they still connected. Gasps. Murmurs. Emily's face drained of color. Nathan took a step back. The energy in the tent shifted. "I'd like to thank the circus for an unforgettable evening," I continued, voice unwavering, "because now I get to leave knowing exactly who I've been married to." And with that, I walked off the stage to thunderous applause. I didn't look back. I didn't need to. Emily ran after me, tears in her eyes, but I was already done. That night, I packed my things, left the house, and didn't look back. But fate wasn't done with me yet. As I stepped outside, still feeling the adrenaline from my speech, a woman caught up to me. She had been in the audience, someone I had never met before. Her eyes were warm, understanding. "That was something," she said, almost breathless. "I just wanted to say, no one deserves what happened to you. And for what it's worth, that was the best show I've ever seen." We talked, and talked. And what started as a simple conversation outside a circus tent turned into something more, a connection I never expected. Emily was my past, but that night, I walked straight into my future. And that, my friends, is how I turned betrayal into the best decision of my life. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments, what would you have done in my situation? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more unbelievable real-life stories.